Hey, can you hear me now? Hopefully, yes. Damn, this game is loud. I'm going to adjust the volume of the game while people are coming in. I'm hoping you can hear my voice. Woo! You can hear me! Yeehaw! Glad to be back. Alright, I'm going to adjust the volume on this game because it's insane. Like, it's loud. So, hang tight. That way I want to be able to, like, hear myself speak. Music volume. Turn that bad boy way on down there. There we go. Ambient sounds. There we go. Chi chi chi. Chi chi chi. Chi chi chi. I'll turn it up a little bit louder. There we go. There we go. I think that's better. Let me know if it isn't, guys. Alright, can you hear it, or do I need to turn it back up a little bit? Game is very quiet. Oh, so it's the opposite. Okay. Alright, hang tight. We'll get it fixed. Promise. Dun, 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 dun. We shall turn up the game. I actually turned it down because I thought it was too loud, but maybe it's just too loud on my side. So how about we'll max it out? You tell me. There. Ta-ta. So I turned it up there, and let's turn it up here. Oh, I am. I think I'm capturing game audio. It was just really quiet. Desktop audio. How about that? Is that better? Hopefully that's better. Oh, you hear it now? Yay! So how is our volume? Is that better? Yes, perfect. Excellent. Little low. Game sound is a good volume. Woot! All right. So hi guys. I will make it quick. Welcome. Now it's about the same as the voice volume. Okay. Well, let's turn it. I can turn it down a tiny bit if you want. Let's try it a little bit lower. How about that? Is it having me a lot louder now? So, welcome! Welcome all of our friends. I am Psycheshire. I am your host, and this is my domain. Be it a friend or be it a foe, please know that you always have a place to go. And welcome here. I'm not going to go over all the panels that I usually do that are on my Twitch, only because I know we want to hurry up and get started on this game and give it a shot. We're not going to go through too much of it. We're going to go through some. Not a lot, but just enough to give us a taste so that we can come back. Finally, a game closer to your heart. So this one's closer to your heart. Well, let's give this one a shot and see how close we can get. Also, if you look at the panels, yes, I did some new cosplay. I went ahead and have some new weapons that, you know, it's a blade thing. So I have some new weapons, and yes, that is me. And being a Banu, as always, at least you tried. Oh, how sweet. So, other than that, all of you that know my rules, you know the rules. Behave yourself, or Chester the Chat Cat will eat you. And then whatever he doesn't eat, I get. The other thing is, this is going to be a blind playthrough. I have not played through this game. In fact, I have never played a werewolf game ever. So I am, when I say going in blind, this is like, just go ahead and stick a blindfold on me, grab my hand, and pull me through. Because that's what this is going to be like. Now, what Croc is doing is Croc is throwing up no ban. What is that? No ban. Is that no banus is good ban? That is so bad. No banus is good banus. Croc, my mod, is actually flooding up there a whole bunch of different links in order for you to link up with me wherever I might be and make sure that you can come say hi, hang out, chill, play. I'm pretty sure tonight we will probably play Dead by Daylight later. So if that's something you might be interested in, we're not going to stream it. But if you're interested in it and you happen to be on Steam and you happen to see me jump on, then you'd be able to say, yo, Kat, can I come play with you? More than likely, I would say yes. So that's the thing. If you want to link up with me on Steam, in addition to my own Discord, in addition to, oh, really? This game is so pretty and amazing. I hope you enjoy it. If it's anything like Coteries of New York, I am extremely excited. So, yeah. If we play, Sky might be up for joining. Oh, cool. I'm glad. I hope you got it downloaded. You were only here because you were told there would be punch and pie. Sweetheart, you were lied to. The only thing that's here is me and this vicious game, and you are going to be part of it. Which reminds me, let me go back and explain how my chat works. No, I've never played a Garu. Oh, thank you. How do you like my howl? Did my howl work? Well, I'm going to play this. And what we're going to do is you guys are going to lead me through it. Since obviously you guys are the experts and I so much am not, then as we go through to play this, I'm going to be asking you to help me make decisions in the game. Because, like I said, since I'm new, yeah, I actually have doggies too, by the way. So if they bark, yeah, it is a notable vocalization. Oh, good. I'm glad you like. So, you're going to be leading me through this since I'm not sure what the hell I'm doing. And we're going to go through and play. So, are you guys ready? Let's give this a shot. I'm nervous. Who wants to put the blindfold on first? Yeah, I should be good. But I won't. Alright, Liz, you ready to do this? You? Alright, Croc. Come on, stick the blindfold on me so I can run through this like I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. I should tell... Okay, you should also tell us what kind of character you want to play. I have no idea. We will figure this out. I have Crystal Light, which is grown-up Kool-Aid. Well, I have a beer that I'm looking at. So, I have Moonshine in the other side, other part of the house. But I don't think I should do Moonshine and play this. So that's just like a no. So, everybody ready? That's basically you learning how to play the World of Darkness. Alright, blindfolds on, people. Get ready to lead me. You ready? Here we go. Wish me luck. Alright, let's give this a shot. This is a new game. Oh, I guess I should turn up the volume a little, huh? So at least I can hear it. Because I kind of like turned it down. Blindfolded and learning by running into things. That's pretty much how this is going to go. Alright, start the chapter. Cool. Ooh, I like that. Do I need a tutorial or not? This game is about rage and it helps... Okay. This is a game about rage and how it helps us do the things that need to be done, as well as things that we later regret. Sometimes both. How do you feel about that? You're talking to someone who plays a gangrel. I'm okay with anger when it's useful. What do you think about that? I'm thinking that's a good. That's a good. We'll go this. Alright. Your rage is balanced. Oh, you don't know me. So, you're the critical and analytical type. That's okay. There's no right path here. Just your decisions and their consequences. Ooh. Let's start already. We have a story to tell, or I get it. My decisions need to be fair and just. Let's just follow the path and see where it takes us. Alright, here you go, guys. Alright, this is where personality matters. So, you tell me. Do I want to harness anger? Let's just follow the path and see where it takes us. That would be number 3. I kind of leaning a little bit towards that. Only because I mean, do I want to harness anger? No, not really. But, you know, yeah, I don't want to be tame. I want to be vicious. I want to be vile. But I also don't want to, like, start playing this and, like, die in 5 minutes. So let's go. Let's just follow the path and see where it takes us. Go with your gut for the first playthrough. Okay. All right. It says this spiritual thing. The woods are full of stars. They flicker. Come closer, run away. They want me to chase them, to play hide and seek. Do I hunt? Do I observe, or do I hide? I definitely am not hiding. So then the question is, do I hunt, or do I observe? Personally, I hunt. That's what I'm feeling. What do you think? So one of you says hunt, one of you says observe. So come on, chat pack. Either 1, 2, or 3. Do I hunt, which is 1? Do I observe, which is 2? Or do I hide, which is 3? My normal personality would be 1. I hunt. However, you guys have played the game or seen it. I have not. So there's no wrong answers, right? All right. I'm thinking hunt. They flicker, come closer, run away. They want me to chase them, to play hide and seek. They dance around the tree trunks, float up on the gusts of wind that shiver through the branches, disappear among the leaves. I let out a howl, eager to run with them. I want everyone to know I'm there. Then they bunch up and fly toward me like an arrow, rushing down. They're soon upon me, but just before the spear of light pierces my breast, they disappear, and the dark of the night returns. In the darkness, I feel the tangled roots of stories keeping the forest alive, and I hear the spirits asking me to judge the enemy. I open my eyes, and then I wake up. Confused, I open my eyes. The forest around me is thick, dark, and reeks of decay, to such an extent that it's hard to breathe. 1, 2, or 3, chat. Either something is rotten, or I know the forest. Or why am I here? Which way, chat pack? 1, 2, or 3? Remember, I am following you. What are we thinking? 3, 2. So we're thinking either why am I here, or I know the forest. You know, I'm leaning towards the forest, that I know the forest. That feels better to me. What do you think? I'm thinking I know the forest. I think I'll try that. I know this place. I've been dreaming about this forest since I was a child. The tree trunks, wrapped tightly in the dark-leaved ivy, are covered in ripples of lichen, where the vines haven't taken hold. The thorny, leafless bushes at their base are overrun with nettles. The fungi radiate with a ghoulish, sickly green light. Dark, sponge-like mushrooms cling to the fallen trees. Either 1, I try to breathe, or I'm cold, or something is wrong. What are your thoughts, chat pack? I'm listening. I'm thinking... Well, I'm always cold, but that's beside the point. Something is wrong with this forest. So we're thinking 3. 3. 3. I'm thinking, let's go with something is wrong. Since we've got 2 that have said that, we're going to go with this. I can't shake the feeling that something isn't right. I look down and see my hands covered in a dark substance. I'm naked. A sticky, glistening film of liquid is clinging to my skin. I can feel it on my face, in my hair. Blood. So either what's happening, this can't be real, or I'm alert. Which way? I'm almost feeling... I don't know. You could go with any of them. I kind of almost... I mean, if it were me... Yeah, what the fuck is going on? I love that. Okay, fine. Since you're the first one that spoke up, we're going to go with number 1. What the hey? I have no idea what's happening. But it's... stories start forming in my mind. Someone has drawn strange symbols on my skin in the drying blood. Was it me? There is a severed head right in front of me. Either I wince and touch it, or I'm gonna be sick. I don't think I'd be sick. I think I'd wince and touch it. So there's important game decisions. I'm looking because I can see up at the top it's got rage, willpower, health. My willpower is a little bit on the low side. I might need to go I wince and touch it. I don't think I need to go I'm gonna be sick. Oh, being sick reduces your rage. Ah. We're gonna use our willpower to power through. Okay, so that means I go, I wince and I touch it. Oh, touch it costs willpower. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna go with I'm gonna be sick, right? Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're thinking? I'm gonna be sick. I think that's what we'll do. Cost willpower to use that option. It's up to me. Well, if I use the fist, that means I'm going to use one of my willpower up, right? If I use the I'm gonna be sick, that's gonna reduce one of my rage. Is that correct? Oh, you hear my wolf pack. Shh. You can see an argument for either. I don't... Alright, I guess we're gonna go I'm gonna be sick. Yeah, but options cost something. See, I'm a brave person. I don't want to do this one, but I'll do it anyway. The face is contorted, the eyes bulging, the mouth open, the tongue stuck out. It's obscene. I feel bile rising in my throat. and I start to retch, and then eyes open in the darkness. There's either the enemy, or who is it? Touch it, touch it. Be brave, touch it. I'll touch the next one, I promise. Trust me, I wanted to touch it, but next time I touch it, just remind me. The enemy, or who is it? Let's see who is it. I can see their silhouettes, shades of jet black against the darkness. They smell of fur and moss and bloodied earth. Massive creatures, some with horns, some with antlers. Their eyes burn like small, fiery windows into hell. I look at them, and something wakes inside me. Now there's defiance, and there's panic. So, there's one or two. Do I go with defiance, or do I go with panic? You guys know me. You know which one I want to pick. You know. Yes, defiance. Defiance. I think I'm gonna do it. I wonder what's gonna happen. Let's check it out. Defiance. They tell me stories of their lost battles and dying hopes, and I say no. I tell them my stories of the enemy, and how they are so stupid, so clueless, that we almost feel pity as we killed them. They listen and laugh. I laugh with them. In a moment of clarity, I almost understand what the forest wants from me. And then I wake up. Ooh, arrival. Okay. What am I now? Start the chapter. Maya. Maya, wake up! I jerked upright. My neck was stiff, and the movement sent a sudden sharp wave of pain through my body. I wasn't in the forest anymore. I was sat on a bus. The sun streaming through the windows was making it hard to see. The girl next to me was touching my shoulder, disturbed. So we've got I snapped at her, or what happened? What are we thinking? I want to say what happened. If I do this, that'll take off a willpower, right? I'm gonna do it anyway. Let's see what happens. I'm curious. I'm kind of watching to see what happens up here. Yeah, it took... Okay. Cool. Okay. What happened? Overcoming the urge to push her away was hard. Overcoming your rage strains your willpower. Ah. So, okay. Gotcha. She looked at me concerned. You were laughing. Like manically. I blinked. The memory of the dream was still there, and the taste of blood in my mouth. I looked outside, or I was glad I wasn't alone. Alright, so we have one or two. And I see what you're saying. Yes, because you're using willpower, not to snap at her. Got it. So would it have been better to rage out at her? I mean, I can do either. I'd probably enjoy that. In a sick way. So we've got I looked outside, or I'm glad I wasn't alone. I kind of want to do I looked outside. You'd be happy to have a friend. So, which one? One or two, chat? Help me out here. Be a pack animal? Be a pack animal? Two. So, save it for the enemy. Don't rage at your friends. Save it the enemy. Alright, so do I do one or two? I've got... One is I looked outside. Two is I was glad I wasn't alone. So we got a one. We got a one. We got a two. I don't know. We'll do a one, I think. Let's try one. I want to see what it does. I looked outside. The narrow road cut through a dense old forest. It was the one from my dreams. We're almost there, said the girl next to me. Her name was Anya. We'd met a couple of weeks earlier on the orientation day. She was from Norway, a tall, broad-shouldered, calm person who wore her long hair in braids. Somehow, I'd managed to talk her into this crazy field trip across the land of my ancestors. Alright, so now we have Alpha picks one. So now we have one or two. Either we were there to study medicine, or she seemed excited. Which way do I go? One or two? You tell me, Chad. Two. Since you spoke up first, I'm gonna give two. Let's see what happens. Anya reached into her backpack and took out 2 apples. I'm really happy we decided to come here, she said. Yeah, I said, offering her some of my cabanossi, dried meaty sausages that were so much better than the original Polish ones back in the US. I was glad Anya had decided to come with me. I had problems keeping friends around and really needed one. I did some searching, she said from over her phone. And this place is amazing. It's the last primordial forest in Europe. This trip was my idea. So what do? I guess I can do this. This trip was my idea. It's the only one I can push. It's reason option. So there's nothing to click over here, so we have to go with this. I think. Our summer language course was starting in a few weeks, and I'd managed to talk Anya into skipping the tours of concentration camps and old churches and visiting Białowieża National Park with me instead. I hope I didn't butcher that too bad. So far, it's beautiful, she said, her eyes smiling. But why are we here again? Good question. Let's click it. Why were we there? There being Białowieża, a small village in northeast Poland, near the border with Belarus. It was famous for its national park, the very last European bison, and according to a quick web search, occasional tensions between far-right troublemakers and the local Belarusian community. The most honest answer would have been, because I've been dreaming about the forest in Belarus since I can remember, but people didn't understand when I said things like that. I looked her in the eyes. Now it says willpower. Now, what do I do? It says some choices are hard to make and they strain your willpower. I have 1 willpower left, and that is it. So what am I supposed to do? And it's got this little arrow thing. So what are you thinking, Chad? You won't have the willpower for too long. Why? You can regain willpower. Do I do it? I don't know. Should I? Or should I just push down? Do I push this or do I push down? Do it! Do what? Oh god. I just used up all my willpower, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. Keep it simple so I wouldn't freak her out. Or I told her as much as I could, or I told her everything. Alright, so what do I do? 1, 2, or 3? Your choice, chat. Burn that willpower. Are you guys trying to tell me I have 0 willpower? 3. You just want to see me have none. Are you trying to tell me you want me to burn it? She's our friendie. So I told her everything. Alright, I got a bunch of 3s. Let's do 3. I told her everything. I got 0 willpower. Wee. Scare it. Scare it. I've always had these dreams where I'm in the forest and it speaks to me, I said hesitantly. I'm not sure why, but I feel like I'm supposed to be here. Only my grandfather understood the dreams. Respect the forest, he would say, and pay attention to your dreams. It was all I got from that part of the family before my mom took me, ran away, and cut off all contact with my dad. Alright, so then we got 1 or 2. I instantly regretted saying anything. Or I waited for her to respond. Normally it would be me instantly regret. Full on rage 0. Do you just want me to kill people? Is that what you want? Let's go rip everything apart. You guys are bad. Then I'm going to have to start the whole game all over again. Do you want to be an angry machine? I don't know. Maybe. That would be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Alright, it says shred them. So what if I do... Are you saying I should do 2? Alright, we're going to do 2. I waited for her to respond. Anya was silent for a long time. Wow, that's intense. She looked at me with that seemed like respect. I wouldn't dare tell anyone a story like that. I think it's great that you come from such a magical place, she smiled. The last ancient forest in Europe, thousands of years old. I wasn't sure if I was fond of that magic, but it was hard to ignore. Anya joined you. And that was precisely why I needed to do something, anything, about that damn forest and my weird-ass family. I'm only as bad as my environment makes me. Are you trying to tell me that I make your environment bad, Ravenclaw? I'm not bad. I'm innocent. Yeah, I would assume being angry all the time has its downsides. What was it? I played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 1, and I just like busted the masquerade every place I went, to the point I had to like crawl in sewers just to get from street to street. So there's a payback to not necessarily going with the flow. Alright, so what am I doing? 1, 2, or 3? Either I had to face the forest, or I had to learn the truth about my roots, or I had to figure out my future. 1, 2, or 3? What am I doing, chat pack? I really have no clue on this one. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Yeah, I'm almost thinking 2. You say that as the horns are rolling up your halo. Dude, pass the duct tape. I gotta make sure they stick on there. So we have a 1, we have a 2. Come on, chat back. 1, 2, or 3? Which one? I'm actually not sure. What are you thinking? 1? Oh no. I guess we'll do 1. Had to face the forest. Learn about the forest. Okay. My dreams, my grandfather's stories, the fact my family was from there. There were just too many coincidences. The forest wanted something from me, and it was time to find out what. There was a mystery to uncover, an adventure to be had. I couldn't wait. There's welcome home. Well, your willpower dropped to 0. Your willpower dropped to 0. When you lose all your health or willpower, you become impaired. Thanks, guys. That was adorable. This will make physical tasks if you have 0, or social and mental tasks if you have 0 harder, and sometimes impossible. But otherwise, I looked like an overexposed photo of a village, with the contrast turned all the way up. Heat was pouring from the cloudless sky, scorching the earth, the trees, the grass, the wooden houses, the fences. Everything looked slightly past its best, weary, worn out. Everything except the shadows. They were sharp, as though they were freshly printed with the darkest of inks. And they moved. Okay. If I frenzy, it's your fault. That's right, you don't frenzy in werewolf. Burn the willpower anyway. You're gonna get me killed. Thank you so much. For a second, I could have sworn they moved. But then I realized it was just a black cat walking down the sidewalk. When it saw me, it stopped in its tracks. Either I tried to pet it, I watched it with suspicion, or the whole scene felt weird. Now, yeah, they rage. They don't frenzy. I know this. That's like the default state. Okay, so do we try to pet this black cat? You know I'm going to try to pet the black cat. I have to. I'm an animal person. Here, kitty kitty, I said, squatting and reaching towards the cat. It didn't react, instead looking me dead in the eyes, judging me. Hey, Maya, Anya said, looking at me surprised. Didn't you say your friend would be waiting for us? But he wasn't there, and the cat was still staring at me. Let's go, Anya put on her backpack. I'm tired. I really, really need to find a toilet. I didn't know what to do. I was too tired and distracted to think clearly. My friend was nowhere in sight. So either disappointed, I left, but the meeting was just too important. Which one do I do? 1 or 2? Yeah, all the pets. Pet. Pet the hat. Pet, 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 pet. Do I go disappointed I left? What do you mean there is no more willpower. We're at 0. You can't burn anymore. We gotta stick with our friends. We're gonna say 1. Disappointed I left. Alright, fine. We'll go disappointed I left. I grabbed my backpack and started walking. I hate when people break their promises, I muttered under my breath. Anaya caught up with me. Don't worry, you'll find him later. Ooh, bed and breakfast. I just botched that. Bialzawiza, I guess, had a few hotels and hostels, but the preferred form of accommodations was bed and breakfasts. That's where we stayed. I found one that was nice, clean, and that had good reviews. We had a room on the 2nd floor with a huge window and a great view of the forest. We dropped off our stuff and freshened up a bit. Maybe we should have waited for your friend, Anya asked, concerned. I shrugged. I'll find him sooner or later. Before you go, check out your character sheet. Look for it in the upper right corner of the screen. Upper right. Which I think my screen is actually, I probably should adjust it somehow. Goals and so on there. You can also check who your friends and who your enemies are. You know what? I'm going to click that. I hope it's going to let me go back. Eek! Yes, it did. Oh, check. Check out what we have. Oh, we're a little bit brave. A little bit more inspiring. More spiritual. I mean, we need these things up. I hope we can move these stats. Mind and body. Impaired, duh. Learn about the forest. Family, it's complicated. Well, that's cool. I like how this is. That's cool. What else is over here? Oh, snap. What is this? I'm about to push something that's right off the screen. I wonder what it does. Oh, okay. I can resume. Oh, it's like 30%. Oh, we don't want to finish this all tonight. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Chat. Pack. We'll resume. I want to resume for just a tiny bit more, because I don't want to do the whole thing. It says 30%. I'm hoping that's not the whole game. But, yeah. I thought this was interesting. So we can resume. Options. Main menu. What are our options? How do you save on this thing anyway? Anybody know? It says quit. So I don't know what's going to happen if I just quit. Like, just straight up quit. Anybody know if I just, like, straight up quit, what it would happen? Ooh, options. Nah, that's going to be that. Restore default settings. Yeah, no, that's not anything. Main menu. Quit. Resume or quit. Resume. We haven't been doing this for long. But it's 30%. Am I going to like... Is that the whole game? The game autosaves. Thank you. Good to know. We'll go a little bit further. It's pronounced Biawo Vieska. Biawo Vieska. That does Biawo Vieska. Okay. It was a quaint tourist town, but I had other things in mind. The lay of the land. I had a clear goal in mind. The forest was calling me, and I was ready to answer the call. Anya went with you. Neat. Oh, check it. So we got some places we can pick now? Yes. The forest I dreamed about. Into the woods. It was dark in the woods. dark, humid, and chilly. The leaves didn't let through a lot of the sunlight. Daniel looked at Anya and me over his shoulder. How do you like her? We'd met maybe 20 minutes earlier. Anya had Googled local guides, and he was apparently the best person to go if you wanted to see the forest. So I found him. Now here we were. 1 or 2, Chat Pack? You tell me. I'm almost thinking of 1. 1. Is that what you're thinking? Yeah, I'm liking number 1. That makes more sense to me. Let's give it a shot. Do you mean the forest? I asked. Polish was a strange language that gave the most unexpected genders to objects and ideas. I meant Huzacka. He gestured around us. The words sounded like the wind rustling in the leaves. Pushka. Pushka is the right word, not forest. Forests are like the fields or orchards, cultivated. He spat as he said it. And Pushka, she's older than even the concept of fields. He was using the word as though it was a name. So either I stood there and watched the forest, or I looked at the Pushka again. Become anger, raged pup, or fallen. You're gonna try to get me killed. Ravenclaw. Don't do that. Be nice to the poor little the new creature. Me. Don't make me die. All right. Are we doing 1 or 2? We're doing. Okay. Look at the. Okay. We're gonna do 2. I looked around with fresh eyes. I felt as though I'd entered an ancient hall where warriors told their stories. The trees stretched towards the sky like columns holding up the vaulted canopy, which blocked out all but a few rays of sunlight. Gigantic, fallen trunks were decomposing slowly around me, with young plants and colorful mushrooms sprouting from them. I tried to guess their age. Some looked like they had been there since before Europeans had sailed to the Americas. What stories they could tell. Or could they tell? I reversed it. Either I loved what I saw, or it was alien, or there was something unsettling about it all. Now, in all honesty, I kind of want to do number 1. Because that's my thing. I really love the forest. A lot. Quite a bit, actually. You feeling 1? I'm feeling 1. I am not going to be in rage, anger, pupper mode. Not yet. There's no reason to rage right now. What would I rage on? There's no rage. There's nothing to rage on. What can I get mad at? There should be more places like this, I said earnestly. Or more of this place. Daniel lifted his head and looked me right in the eyes. Yes, you're right, he said with a serious expression. He was a strange guy. Slender, but muscular. Not the CrossFit type. It was more the kind of strength you get from working all day long in the open. His skin was weather-beaten and bronzed by the sun, like tanned leather, and he moved in a very deliberate way, but his fingers were slim and delicate, and his eyes were the strangest shade of yellow-green. Then I remembered why I was there. So I explained to him why I was interested in the forest, or I asked him about local legends. So, guess what we're going to do? We're going to take a break. Because one, we're not going to do any more on this tonight, because I want to save some of it for the next time I stream, which I'm going to make it a lot sooner than now. I promise. And then we'll finish up some of this. Plus, I'm going to go play Dead by Daylight. And I'm going to roleplay. Or I might just skip Dead by Daylight and just roleplay. Who knows? Aww, that just means you have to come back, doesn't it? So, here's what we're going to do, guys. Let's see, is there anyone who I need to raid? Oh, Mad Hatter's on. La 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 la. Who do we want to raid? You're still growling? Who, me? I'm not growling. Yet. That could happen. Raid the Hatter. Alright, guys, here's what we're going to do. We are going to raid the Hatter. Now, who is that? That is Mad Hatter. He is awesome as all get out. So when you go over there, make sure you say, hey. Make sure you say, Psycheshire Sunship. Make sure you are loud. Make sure you are proud. He's awesome. He's an awesome, awesome guy. Let's see if I can even remember how to raid. Raid? Oh, yeah, I can. MADHATTERAND. You guys ready? Enjoy listening to the working. Oh, cool. It is a what is that? It's a very important unbirthday from Psycheshire. Yes. Do that. Y'all ready? Let's raid him. Here we go, folks. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.